middled it. Mohammed Siraj played a perfectly executed back foot defense to an off-spinning delivery, and the ball could not have found the center of his blade any better. He was 100% in control of this shot and did exactly what he set out to do. It's just that the ball didn't care. Nothing that happened was normal. This was grassy knoll shit. This was magic ball theory. It should have gone forward. It should have hit his leg. It should have missed leg stump. But somehow Shoaib Bashir got the right spin off the pitch, the right spin off the bat, the right spin on the first bounce, and the right spin on the second bounce. Shane Warne can have the 1900s. All he did was spin the ball once against Mike Gatting. Bashir spun it 4 times off the middle of the bat to win a match that somehow India were about to steal. Cricket boards actually make watching their games almost impossible. I spend almost as much time trying to find where I can view it as I do actually following the action. That is why I use NordVPN. They let me find all the cricket I want to watch while protecting me from the nasty side of the internet. Nord will free your cricket matches. Grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/good areas to get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan plus 4 additional months on top. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Watch every match with NordVPN. The only thing that I've been obsessed with is the amount of force it takes to knock the bails off. Because sometimes when a ball is blocked against the spinner and it comes back towards the stumps, it doesn't actually hit the stumps hard enough to knock the bails off. And on those occasions, the spigot doesn't actually get out of the groove, and so they just stay there. And that could have happened to Mohammed Siraj. And considering what he'd done and how he'd fought, maybe that would have been right. I mean, he's not good at batting. He's particularly bad against off-spin. Yet today, he was kind of everything you want. He gets in line, he gets pace, he ensures that the ball won't make it to short leg no matter how close poke comes. And he played no wild swipes off Bashir. He delivered that off drive on a wicket where it almost seemed impossible for any top order players to do it. Yes, the pitch was flat and the ball was soft, but he was doing incredible things by that point. And then the last ball of the day, he got behind a hard spun delivery and he middled it. And he did everything you could ask for a number 11. It hit the very center of the bat. But as it does, it isn't quite a straight blade. It's angled from the impact and the fact that Siraj is using really perfectly soft hands. As he was supposed to do. That was right. It was as good as a number 11 could be expected to be. But his perfectly soft hands mean that even at Bashir's lack of pace, with a cabbage of a cricket ball, the bat face just turns and angles a little bit. So the ball should be dropping straight in front of him, but it drops to the left, in the gap between middle and leg stump. Usually, he would be standing right there. Instead, he's moved across his stumps to outside off, because this is exactly where he should be standing to ensure his head is over the ball. And if it keeps low, it won't squirt through him. And it's that technically correct decision that means when the ball lands in the batter's foot marks, it can spin back unimpinged. But even then, it doesn't spin straight. After hitting near the crease mark, closer to the middle stump line, it spins back, but to the outside of leg. If it had continued on this path, it might never have hit the stumps at all. But then the ball spins again on the second landing and it straightens back up. If the ball had kept on its original path, India might have kept going. And if it had straightened back on the first bounce, it probably would have hit Siraj's pads without him having to move at all. Instead, Siraj's foot kicks out when the ball has passed him. And on first glance, it looks like he should have kicked. But by the time he realizes where the ball is, his boot moves. But it was already too late. Mohammed Siraj was beaten by the spin off the pitch, off the bat, and off the pitch. He had struggled, fought, battled, worn balls, and done things with the bat that someone of his talent has absolutely no right in being involved with. He then took what should have been an embarrassing loss and made his team believe in a guy who averages 2.2 against off-spin. I mean, Mohammed Siraj did it all. He was in every single battle this test match, until he was dismissed by some of the most unlikely magic ball theory nonsense you will ever see. And he didn't even see it. All of this happened to Mohammed Siraj. Earlier in the match, he was the protagonist. Sometimes when Ravi Jadeja was doing all the work, he was the watcher. Now Mohammed Siraj is neither. He's just out. India needed 22 to win, and he middled a ball, and they lost. Brian Lara used pot plants to work on his placement. John Wright glued his glove to his bat. Sachin Tendulkar dug up practice pitches. Tatenda Taibu cut the top off his bat. Claire Taylor used a hockey grip. Steve Smith was from tennis. Dean Jones would call phantom runs, and Victor Trumper turned the nets into a war zone to survive. The best batters in the world do whatever they have to make runs. We have told their stories in our new book, The Art of Batting.